Charlie, good morning. This is break number 3986. And you know where to go for the replays if you should need to. I also need, there we go. Perfect. Let's get our rip on. I'm going to take down the overlay. The next break is pinned at the bottom of your screen. What is that? That is, I feel like you're okay, but it's not. So, okay. I didn't even read it. I just assumed it was, I don't know. I don't even know anymore. Good luck, everybody. Look at all the emojis. Look at all them emojis. My goodness. Thank you so much. That's okay. I'll live with emojis. I can live with that. Let's take some of this down. We're going to start with these blasters because I said so. We'll figure it out. They're all going to get opened. I mean. All right. Good luck. I forgot how to do this. What do I do? How do you get in? Good luck. I'd like to see a downtown. I really would. I'll take it uptown, but empty box. Empty. I did not, Mayberry. I didn't have anything. I should have took something, but I didn't. I sure didn't. I think Mister did. I think he had like a. I think he. What did he get? He got like a couple of blasters or something. I think he did, but I did not. We've got Donovan for the Cowboys to start out. Jordan Love on the silver for the pack isn't terrible. Jordan and Bo Nix. Let's get old boy up there. There's nothing wrong. Arthur, what's up, bro? Hang on. I don't think I have. Not this year I haven't, Arthur. I sure haven't. Donruss I did. Not Optic, though. Not yet. Woody Marks, Oots, Edrin James, and Kirk Cousins. Will Johnson. There we go. Now, I will say the purple shocks look better this year than they did last year. No, none of that print line stuff going on. Maybe could have had a little bit more purple shock action going on, but a little bit better. Smith and Kittle. Oots was, that was a purple shock. Gnarly. James, my prediction for the Super Bowl, Jimmy, it's going to go into 10 overtimes, and then one of the two teams will win. Mason Graham, Jimmy Horn Jr., Charles Woodson, and Jackson Smith and Jigba. Oh, nice, Red. Egbuka, Chain Reaction, Malik Neighbors, CJ Stroud, and Rex Grossman. Let's go ahead and take care of a big Egbuka, too. Why not? I feel like this blaster still... Now, that's a good one. I like that, but I feel like the blaster still owes us something. Come on. Right here, this pack. Jobu, make it so. Jackson Hawes. Yeah, that's not it. Daniel Carlson, Mark Brunell, and Brian Robinson Jr. On to the next. Matthew Golden. Josh Jacobs, play action. Calvin Ridley, and Russell Wilson. No, they're not. You can't prove it, Jimmy. Oots. Ollie Gordon II for the Finns. Likely and Kamara. There's a base Shuck. Walter Nolan for the Cardinals. Waddle and Mack. Return of the Mac. Jimmy Horn Jr. with a nice Riley Leonard for that last spot magic. We'll take it. Christian McCaffrey and Luke Kuechly. Come on, give us something. Something. Fire emoji, something. Well. Ty Felton. Is that an auto? It is. It's Jimmy Horn Jr. on the hash marks. We got a little something, something. Going to the Panthers. That is Drew. Lambert Smith for the Chargers and Jalen Ramsey. There it was, Mayberry. I think Joe Boo said that, but what he meant was a Lambert Smith purple shock. So, congratulations. Uh-oh, somebody said something bad. Don't say stuff bad in the chat. Stop it. Makuba. Trey Harris for the Chargers. Love and Watt. We still have 2 more optic blasters in this break. I'm going to... Let's do the no huddle. Let's do the no huddle. It's got a lot of cards in it. That's why I chose the no huddle. Hey, it's Captain Coot. Captain, aren't you supposed to be in school? Empty box. Gabe Davis, Tiki Barber and Ty J. Spears, Mumpfield, Will Howard, a Mitchell Evans Disco, Tank Bigsby, Adunzi, Manning, Jennings, Stingley, and Taylor. What exactly is a no huddle? So it's a hobby box, but it's not the actual hobby box. It's how do I put it? A less expensive version of a hobby, I guess. Doesn't have as many autos, but it's full of discos. That's basically what a no huddle is. Still can hit the same stuff. Chris Olave, Tucker Kraft, Jared Verse, RJ Harvey. Good old Besh is in there out of 99 for the Raiders. We've got Jaden Daniels on the montage disco. Crosby, Tyler Warren variation, Higgins, Old Boy, Hayward, and Shockey. Adam, when it first initially came out, I feel like, man, it fluctuates. So it's less than a hobby. It's probably about $100 less than a hobby, something like that. I think your best bet right now is to probably just punch that in. Punch in 20, 25 Mosaic No Huddle football, and you'll get some different price ranges, but you'll get a kind of an idea of what they're going for right now. Bowers, Laporta, White, Malachi Starks, Richard Seymour on the silver. Mr. Genty introductions on the disco. Okay. Lewis, Williams, Johnson, Williams, Worthy, and Vaughn. Little Genty action. I'm going to take care of your boy too, Gil, since you're not feeling well. We'll take care of your boy. A.J. Brown, Kareem Hunt, Isaiah Davis, Scattaboo. Love it. I think this guy's actually still on the team. I've just never seen him. Hey, look, kickers are people too. Chris Boswell out of 50. Travis Hunter on the variation. London, Sanders, Jacobs, Pearsall, and Disley. Mr. Boswell. Stewart, Chandler, Elway, Eamon Worry, Derek Stingley Jr. on the disco. We got Malik Neighbors on the Moments in Time disco. Jewel, Komet, Collins, Seymour, Jones, and Freeney. A lot of cards. Many cards. Plenty of and many a cards. Alec Pierce, DK Metcalf, Calvin Johnson, Lovett, Nick Emanwari, Quentin Johnston, is that 99? Out of 99 for the Chargers. Manning, another Tyler Warren. Crosby, Stone, Warren, and Nakua. Jonu Smith, Mark Brunell, and Joe Morris. Oh, hold up. Scataboo on the base, rookie. We've got Jordan Love, silver. James Cook, montage disco for the Bills. Gannon, Bigsby, Adunzi, Old Boy, Hayward, and Shockey. Indeed, TikTokery, indeed. Next break is pinned at the bottom of your screen. Picture and description should be accurate. It's got a little bit of iMac in there. Just a little bit. Sheesh. And then maybe we'll look at rerunning this break we're doing right now. I've had more than a couple people ask for it, so. LeGarrette Blount, Russell Wilson, C.J. Stroud, Jordan Watkins, Tiki Barber, University of Virginia. Jonathan Stewart on the disco for the Panthers. Cook, Warner, McVay, James Jr., Flowers, and T-Law. Oh, we had a couple, Sean. Yeah, we did. Burrow Uptown. May, Schultz, Johnston, Abdul Carter, Aronde Gaston II, Kyle Van Noy, the former Lion, for the Ravens out of 99, Caleb Johnson, Christian Watson, Reed, McDuffie, Waddle, and Tillman. We should still at least have one more low-numbered card, I would think. IP, I've been doing that for a very, very long time. My third break ever, I pulled a Joe Burrow downtown. That's my third break ever. Hurts. You were close, Mayberry. Looks like a redemption. Sapp, Nolan, Kamara, and our redemption. Future Scripts, No Huddle Blue. Card number 2. Michael Tafe? Who is that? Who is that saint? I gotta look him up. Who is this? I gotta look him up. Hang on. You were right. It is. It's nil. He's a senior defensive back or safety, free safety for Texas. So that will go to the most expensive team, and that is Gil with the Patriots. And credit where credit is due. Mayberry called that. Mayberry, if you'd said redemption nil auto, that would have been quite the deed right there. Nice, Trent. This will go to the Pats. That is Gil. Let's see what's left in here. Tucker, Shadur on the variation. Harris, Winfield, Wilkins, and Blake. Gil, you know, let's redeem it live on the stream right here, right now. He'll be the head coach of Texas by the time you get it. Marshall Faulk, Jerry Jeudy and Eric Moulds, Donovan Jackson, DK for the Titans, a nice Shadur on the disco for the Brownies. We'll take it, Trevin. Love, Bigsby, Allen, Hill, Lutz, and Pickens. Lissandro, is that out? We got Midnight. I didn't know Finest was out already. Last year's is, and it was a nightmare. Don't get any of that. That I can promise you. I don't know about this year's. Joe Burrow. Harold Carmichael, Kyle Van Noy, Jaden Higgins, Njoku for the Browns is out of 50. We've got Jamar Chase on the Disco Men of Mastery, Vic Scattaboo, Shields, Godwin, Fields, and McLaurin. Yes, Honors is coming out soon, James. Mister's a big fan of that product. Has it been 2 years since it came out? All right, let's do those other two blasters. Let me get this base out of my way. Let's do these other two blasters here. Yeah, they're not, Antonio. They're not. So we should be getting some Topps football in April. Probably we'll start with some kind of paper product. That's typically what they wrote, like a paper card is where they start. I know I'm just basing this on the other stuff, like with basketball and stuff. So I imagine they probably have it set up that way for football. Empty. Correct. World of Sports, exactly. I don't know that for sure. That's a guess. But I feel like that's probably the route they'll go. Empty. Yeah, Lissandro, it's supposed to drop today. I think Mr. and Mrs. may do some of that tonight. Ooh, Jackson Dart on the Purple Shock we like. I like. Going to R. Blair. Not bad. McLaurin and Brian Thomas Jr. Jen, good morning. Deontay Thornton Jr., Colson Loveland on the Hidden Potential, Murray and St. Brown. Good to see you all. Welcome on in. We're getting a little ripping in. Alfred Collins, Rashad Bateman, Ed Reed, and Dalton Schultz. I see it, Gil. It looks like it's back on mine. Yeah, it looks like it's okay on mine. Torrey Horton, Mike William, Crosby and Jackson. Mitchell Evans, Trey Amos, Matthew Stafford, and Brock Purdy. Good to see you too, Jen. Quinn Ewers, TJ Sanders, Jeff Garcia, and Suggs. Well, you know the good thing is there's never any lag on YouTube, so. Taj Brooks, Cam Ward for the Titans, holla. Going to CJ. Doug Williams and Trent Green. Harold Fannin Jr. Passing grade, Ewers, Penix, and Bateman. Blue, Will Howard on the silver, Puka and Mike Williams. I wonder if this guy, well, I guess it depends on if old boy comes back or not, but he could end up being the starter. Potentially. Abdul Carter, Caden Prather, Roma Dunze, and Jim Kelly. Graham Mertz, Jaden Higgins for the Texans, Calvin Ridley, and Carl Eller. All right. I see some spots coming off the board in the next break. I will do a roll call after I do the recap of this break. We still have 3 boxes left in this. Tet, Elick, Bijan, and Jamar Chase. Now let's do Zenith. Then we'll do that Phoenix box, and we'll end with the Breaker's Delight tops. Good luck. Empty. 12 remain. Thank you, Jimmy. We start out with Tua on the Chalk Talk. For the Kansas City Chiefs, Travis Kelce going to Hunter. For the Denver Broncos out of 25, Cortland Sutton. Jonathan Brooks for the Panthers out of 399 on the RPA. Ooh, actually a nice card. Xavier Legette going to Drew. These are nice. And I think it's out of 24. 19 out of 24. And Torrey Taylor. That is Scotty's boy right there. That's a nice card right there. We shall take it. We shall take it. Let's try this. It's Scotty's boy. It's Scotty's boy. See, I told you got to be careful. Yeah, I told you got to be careful, Mayberry. See, you thought that's what he said, but that's not what he said. Said you're going to get a Quentin Johnston out of 99 out of the Mosaic is what he said. It's not what you heard, but it's what he said. We've got a Phoenix Premium box to go, and then the Resurgence Delight to end it with. Come on, Phoenix. Can we get a case hit? Can we get a case hit? I like ripping. Empty box. We're starting out with a thickie here. Brashard Smith. On the patch, it is Elijah Arroyo for the Seahawks out of 299. I didn't know what that was number 2. Out of 299. Zorn, Bynum, and Wilson. Swessinger, Ashton Genty on the base contours, Nakua, Fisk, and Williams. Last night a DJ saved my life. Trey Harris, Michael Pittman on the base Pandora there. Kincaid, McLeod, and Kelsey. Frankie, he's good. If they can get something going out there that isn't instantly just running the ball all the time, he'll be all right. Jay Machado chilling. What up, dog? Jalen Milroe base. Tet on the Thunderbirds. Panthers are doing just fine. Taylor, Spears, and Brooks. Panthers are doing just fine. Good morning, Lex. Landon Jackson. We got Keon Coleman on the base Pandora. Lamb, Lawrence, and Barkley. I wonder where he's going to end up. Uh-oh, here we go. We did fine, Fernkey. We're encased in ice still, but we made it. Yeah, Machado, that was a nice little deed. Who is that? Maxwell Hairston on the RPA for the Bills. That is out of 199 for the Billy Goats. Let's see here. Clay Matthews Garrett and Burris. ETN. DK Metcalf for the Steelers out of 189. Young, Smith, and Henry. Chris, that was just a random. They weren't just doing that. That was just part of a break. I mean, typically we just do. We'll do divisions here. I don't have one in the shop right now, but I can get one in there. Derek Harmon, George Pickens for the Cowboys, Wilson, Burrow, and Kelsey. Is he going to get re-signed? Is this gentleman going to get re-signed is the question. Donovan, Geno, Josh Allen, Hendricks, and Brooks. Scattaboo, Jalen Hurts on the contours. Charbonnet, Haynes, and Barkley. They might. I guess they could. You're right. They could, Christy. They could. I don't know if old Jerry will do that or not. Oladejo, DK Metcalf, McCardell, Irving, and Burris. Pat Bryant, Trevor Etienne, Bullock, Testaverde, and Chase. And it's all down to one box. Just like Gil said, it's come down to one box. Now, there were a lot of other options. There's a lot of chances in this. But don't you think, I know Gil had his eye on that box. He had his eye on this box and this box alone. Yeah, it would have been nice if something came out of the other ones, but he was looking at this box. This one. Right here. And now we're going to open it. Good luck. Emptiness. There is one of these in the next break, too. What a start, Gil. It's your boy. It's your boy. Jordan Morgan out of 399. Is that Kurt? Kurt Warner for the Rams out of 275. On the etch, it's another Panther. Jonathan Brooks out of 10. Panthers are just destroying this break. Our first auto is an Adonai Mitchell for the Colts. This should be our RPA. Good luck. It's Spencer Rattler out of 50 for the Saints. Out of 15. Looks like a Cowboy to me. Jason Witten, 12 out of 15 for the Cowboys, going to BF. That's not too bad. And Amarius Mims to end it out. No deed for you, Gil. You knew when you saw Eli. You already knew. You already knew. Well, Jason Witten out of 15. See, that is one of the things right here that does pretty good with these boxes. What's really going to hurt Gil is watching the next breaks, because you already know. You already know. I already know. Rattler. Gil, get you some rest, drink you some water, get well soon, my friend. Don't worry, there'll be other deeds. Jonathan Brooks was out of 10. I'm going to do a recap of this break, and then I'll do a roll call of what's off the board in the next one. Good morning, Sage. Good morning. K13 is my favorite song each and every time. Jonathan, don't you be in here talking schmack. Did you ever figure out what happened yesterday, bro? I'll have to bring it up to Mrs., see if she knows. Did you ever figure out what happened? You weren't the only one that it affected. I'll tell you that. B, I haven't decided yet. We're gonna go through and just see how the morning goes. I haven't decided yet, so I'm not saying yes. I'm not saying no. I just don't know yet. Okay, could be, but for right now, football's on the table. All right, recap. Kyle Van Noy, Jordan Love, James Cook, Quentin Johnston. We got a Will Howard Silver, Quinn Ewers, Jamar Chase, Shadir, Jack Besh, and Jaden Daniels, Jaden Higgins, Njoku, DK, Stingley Jr., Seymour, Harris, Gordon, and Kamara. All right, Jonathan. Jimmy Horn Jr., Egbuka, and Shuck. Love, Boswell, Leonard, Mitchell Evans, Brooks, Kelsey, Genty, Sutton, Michael Tafe, which was a nil spot that goes to the most expensive spot, which is the Pats. Tua, Cam Ward, and Jackson Dart. Genty on the disco. Kurt Warner for the Rams. Brooks out of 10 for the Panthers. Adonai Mitchell, auto. George Pickens, DK Metcalf, Arroyo, McMillan, Morgan, Maxwell Hairston, RPA for the Bills out of 199. Spencer Rattler out of 50 for the Saints. Xavier Legette, and that's out of 24 on the rookie. And Jason Witten, 12 out of 15, etch. Green etch. Is that what I'm seeing? That's what it looks like to me. Okay. We'll just see. Once that one fills, we'll see. This is not getting open first. And neither is this. Oh, Mustard, are you kidding me? Was it the cold? Was it the temps, bro? Hey, it's Rick. It's Rick Inanani. He's one of the best ever. Nice profile pic, bro. Mustard, are you okay? Were you driving? Were you sitting or were you driving? What's up, Brian? That's terrible. Mustard. Now, I'm a trustworthy person. You got cameras? I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Good luck, everybody. Christy, look, I've managed a Kroger. I've seen it all. Empty box. I've seen it all. He was bumping mustard. I'm not saying that's what happened, you guys. I'm not saying that's what happened. I'm just saying we're in open cards now. Good luck, everybody. Jimmy Horn Jr., Trey McBride for the Cardinals, Metcalf, and Owens. Ty Felton, Keon Coleman on the silver, Cook and Gibbs. Makuba. I dodged it as long as I could. And Lissandro got this spot. So it was just meant to be. It was meant to be. Rourke. Laporta and Armstead. See, now we can continue on with our day. Look, he's going to be the first card that goes up there, too. Lysandro, you're awfully quiet in here. I do have that one, J-Wham. I've got it right here, I think. Yep, I do. I do have that one. I know, we were, Christy. We were due. Arroyo. A nice Genty for the Raiders will certainly take going to BF. Patty French Fries and Garrett Wilson. Lysandro's not even in here. He doesn't even know what happened. Cam Ward on the base rookie. Terrence Ferguson for the Rams. Hall and Higgins. That's right. Then he shows up. Say his name and he appears. Tootin, Cam Miller, Elway, and Henry. Doctor. That's right, Josh. Horton, Giddens, Moore, and Holt. Like, yeah, yep. Like, you're right. I need to like pick a good one, pick a real good one, Chibas, and like bite the corner, hand it to a Chihuahua real quick, and then send it in for grading. Evans, Devin Achan, Spears, and Wilson. I'll sign it myself. I'll put the Rorkster. Quinn Ewers, Jeff Garcia, Mixon, and Kamara. Scattaboo, Quincy Williams, Terry Bradshaw, and Khalil Mack. Maxwell Hairston, Gunnar Helm for the Titans, Pacheco, and Kuechly. Kyle Williams, Jalen Milroe for the Seahawks. We'll take that, Dana. ETN and Ramsey. Rourke took all the powers. He took it all. He took it all and claimed it for himself. Let's do the Phoenix. Let's do the Phoenix. And you guys, anytime you see Immaculate, it's definitely driving the break. Hitman, I have some. Yes, I do. I just haven't put them in the shop. That's all. But yes, I do. It is not Lysandro. But it's yours. Empty box. Dylan Sampson, Josh Allen on the base, Pandora, Stroud, Wilson, and Mixon. Donovan, Baker Mayfield Contours, Sirianni Williams, and Brian Thomas Jr. Baker. Scattaboo. Gino on the Thunderbirds out of 125. Jim, Jackson Smith, and Herbie. Hang on, this is being weird. Okay. Next break, we're close to halfway. Not too far. Picture and description should be accurate. Oladejo, Jordan Love on the base, Thunderbirds for the pack. Shanahan, Benson, and Allen. Pat Bryant. There's a Jackson Dart base Pandora for the G-men. We shall take that. ZJZ. Harrison Jr., Hill, and Hubbard. We got something in this one. It's thicker. Absolutely, Lissandro. Graded immediately. Genty out of 699 for the Raiders on the patch. Bowers, Pickens, and Purdy. I want a case hit, man. Schlesinger, Omari and Hampton, Tua, Godwin, and McDuffie. Lissandro, I'm ready. I'm ready. It's gonna take a little while, but we're gonna forget all about the other. Zach Ertz out of 125 for the Commanders. James, McCaffrey, and Briggs. Ewers, Puka, London Brown, and Sam Darnold. Should still have an auto. Oh, that pack looks pretty thick over there. JT, Mark Andrews for the Ravens, Horn, Hill, and Daniels. Say his name and he appears. It's upside down. Trey Harris out of 199 for the Chargers on the Bronze Pandora RPA. Going to K13. Lynch, Henry, and Highsmith. He's a little bit chunkier there. The Distler's not around to see it, Lissandro. Hampton. A nice Quinn Ewers out of 189 for the Dolphins. Drake May, Chase, and Adams. All right, we've got Resurgence. Then we'll do Immaculate. Next break is pinned at the bottom of your screen. It's close to halfway. Picture and description should be accurate. Yes, it is. And it's a little bit easier to get into than this one was. All right, Resurgence Delight. What do you have up your sleeve? We need to know. Emptiness. Oh, we're starting out with Terry Bradshaw. Something upside down here. Javon Bullard out of 50 gold for the pack. Terrell Davis for the Broncos out of 149 glimmer and gleam. Some kind of etch. For the Jets, 4 out of 5. Keyshawn Johnson red etch. That's kind of cool. That's the Gibby team. That's going to The Move. Ooh, 3 out of 5. What in the world's going on here? Rich Gannon, red, 3 out of 5 for the Raiders. Going to BF. So 2 out of 5s in one box. Spencer Rattler, again, this time it's not numbered. That's going to the Saints. That is Nolan. And look at this legend here. On the etch auto, Bob Greasy for the Dolphins. Check that out. Look. He just did the whole team's taxes and then went out there and threw for 3 touchdowns. Jared Wiley to end out the box. Spencer Rattler showing up again. That's going to get interesting. Those boxes are going to get interesting. I promise after that next one fills, we'll run another break with that box in it because something's chilling. There was 2 out of 5s in this too. Something is brewing in those boxes. The next break just has a regular resurgence in it. But that's a fairly new case. I think we've only opened 1 box of that. Maybe 2. I don't know. It's been a few days. Not many. Let's take care of Javon Bullard here while we're at it. And now we're going to get into Immaculate. The finale. Good luck. And we can look at running this one again. I just haven't decided yet. Emptiness. We always see the first card no matter what. Not terrible. It is going in the right direction this time. Sometimes they're not. So we're starting out with the base card like it should be. Emptiness. Out of 75, it is George Kittle for the Niners. If there was a Rourke in Immaculate, I don't even know if he can be. I haven't looked at the checklist. George Kittle, it's 51 out of 75 to start us out. Next up, we got one of them patch cards, and he doesn't want to let go of the card behind him. Hang on. It is Marcus Allen, 13 out of 99 for the Raiders, BF. Doing all right? You doing all right? Next up, Brock Bowers, 19 out of, that's weird. Hold on. Why is it out of 88? Why didn't they make it out of 89? That's weird. That's weird, man. That's weird. Come on. How'd they get that wrong? See, out of 88, 89. Some math ain't mathin', you guys. Next up, wow, they aren't stopping, you guys. Ashton Genty out of 49 for the Raiders on the patch. That's 3 Raiders cards in this box. Nice little patch on that card. Oh, that's nice. Is that Byro? Byro, look at this. Out of 49, Chad Johnson Jubilee. Nice. And this is Byro's PC team. So I'm sure he doesn't mind having a Chad Ochocinco at all. What is this? Oh, okay. So this is a rookie. Kyle Pitts for the Falcons. RPA, Panini 1. This is 12 out of 99. That is a rookie. That's going to Vegas. And we got one card chilling back here. And it is a nice one. It took you the whole break. It took you the whole break. But then it happened again. Colston Loveland, RPA out of 99 for the Bears. Nice looking patch, good looking auto, all of it. Nice hit, Alyssa. We shall take it. Mayberry, you know, hey, you gotta start somewhere. You gotta start somewhere. Should have took your boys to start with. You know better than that. You know better than that. All right, let's do a quick recap of this. And then I'll see what's off the board the next one. I'll do a little bit of roll call. Javon Bullard, Puka Nacua, Omarion Hampton, Jordan Love, Geno Smith. Raiders destroyed this break. Jalen Milroe, Curtis Rourke. Baker Mayfield and Josh Allen, Cam Ward, Ashton Genty, Terrell Davis, Spencer Rattler, and Ashton Genty. Man, they really destroyed this break, didn't they? All right, JoJo, thanks for hanging out. Trey Harris, Jackson Dart and Quinn Ewers, Bob Greasy on the Etch Auto, Keyshawn Johnson 4 out of 5, Rich Gannon 3 out of 5, George Kittle, Ashton Genty out of 49, Marcus Allen out of 99, Brock Bowers out of 88 for some reason, Chad Johnson out of 49, Kyle Pitts out of 99, and Colston Loveland out of 99. Okay. 39.88. If you need to see this for any reason, all you have to do is go to YouTube. 238 Cards on YouTube, live streaming now. And it'll just be a replay when we're not live streaming anymore. Immaculate Break is in the shop. It's the same one we ran prior to this, and it is pinned at the bottom of your screen right now. And then I'll decide where we're going to go from there based on how long that one takes. But we got Rippin' to do right in front of us here. And I'm going to take this down. We're not going to do that. We're not going to do that. Let's do a couple of blasters first. That's what I say. All right. Yeah, Bullseye, I'm seeing a little bit of that myself. We'll just have to see. I did. Is it not up there, Aries? Because it's running on my end. Empty. On MySpace. Have you tried LimeWire? Empty. All right. Here we go. Good luck. Let's move this over a little bit. There we go. I got that Napster. Dial up internet. Takes 3 hours to download the song. Demetrius Knight Jr., Matthew Golden for the pack, Quincy Williams, and Emmitt Smith. I get updates on my pager. Not bad, Nick. Riley Leonard, Oots, Pearsall and Adams. Lambert Smith, Mr. Shuck. Okay. Going to D. Weber. Warren Moon and Jaden Daniels. Remember how fulfilling it was to get the song downloaded? Remember that? Remember it was like, yeah, got it. Let me make that new CD. Trey Harris, Marcus Mariota, Breeze, and Prescott. Remember when you made a CD just because you had that new song? You didn't really download anything other than that one, so you just threw a bunch of junk on there so you could have it. So you could have that song on a CD when you were leaving. Get with all your friends and everything. I got it. Nasty Mix number 8. Andres, Jalen Hurts Silver, Goff, and Tua. Primo Slow Jams number 5. Tyleek, Anthony Richardson, Harris, and Gainwell. Jordan James, Hidden Potential Abdul Carter for the G-Men, Bryce Young, and Brock Bowers. Them's were the days. Benjamin Morrison, Michael Pittman Jr., Brown, and Hubbard. Did they? I didn't even notice. Oh. Catch it. Gunnar Helm, Jake Plummer, DJ Moore, and Terrell Owens. Jalen Milroe, Tesla for the Lions, Spears, and Gibbs. Omari and Hampton, Eamon Worry for the Seahawks, Mixon and Armstead. Ashley, I've got high hopes for him. He had a pretty good year for a rookie that they didn't target very much. Elick, Bradshaw, and Wilson. You guys are at 61,000 likes. You got a little ways to go. There's 133 people in here. Now, I know some people don't have the time to do that, but I know in the past that there's enough people in here, if you guys work together, it won't take you very long. Even if you take breaks, as long as you help. Let's do the Phoenix International 24 Mega. That was quick, Mustard. My goodness. Who do you know? Mustard? Mustard? Are you the guy to call? Empty box. Good luck. Salty. Montgomery. Keenan Allen, Drake London, Jalen Waddle, Matthew Stafford, Raheem Mostert, and a Hufanga for the Niners out of 40. I got you, Mustard. No, hang on. No, it's the same break we did before. Oh boy, that might be the last break of the day. There's only 4 spots off the board. Hunter, Herbert, Smith, McBride, Williams, Grendo, not numbered, and Enos Rankstraw is numbered out of 180. I want to see a goal. Singleton, Pickens, Ward, Bates, Queen, T-Law, and a base Joe Alt for the Chargers. Devontae Adams, Thibodeau, Purdy, Goff, Evans, Wilson, and Bucky Irving for the Bucks out of 88. Take that, Bucks. Oh, yes, we will. Danny Dimes, Josh Jacobs, Devin Achan, Honey Badger, and Andrews with a Malachi Corley out of 80. Is that right? Yep. And Jalen Warren out of 180 for the Steelers. Highsmith, Kittle, Lamb, Johnson, White, McLaurin, and no way, another one? Out of 8, the Hufanga box. So you got out of 40 and out of 8. BF, that is not Rourke, but that's out of 8. That's out of 40. All right, let's do those other 2 blasters here. That's right. He's your boy. He's your boy now. Empty. Empty. Prather, Felton, Laporta and Charbonnet, Mike Green, Makuba, French Fries and Warner, Tet on the base, Arroyo for the Seahawks, John Elway and Devin Hester, Taj Brooks, best tutties, A.J. Brown and Jalen Hurts, Kirk and Jamar Chase. Yeah, pretty much, he was. Harold Fannin, Walter Nolan, Allen and Green. Jaden Blue, Tyler Warren Silver for the Colts. Not bad, Jason. T-Law and Rashad Bateman. Genty on the base, Tyleek, Likely, and A-Chan. Just have 3 other boxes left in this. Cam Miller, another Matthew Golden, Waddle, and Chancellor. There he is. Base version. You got your Rourke. Congratulations. Borgalis, Ridley, and Smith. Jack Sawyer, Jackson Dart, McCaffrey, and Brian Thomas Jr. That's right. This works for you. Jordan James, Jaden Blue for the Cowboys, Love, and Amon-Ra St. Brown. Morrison, Abdul Carter Silver for the Giants, Kelsey, and Schultz. Let's do... I'm going to save Select till last. Even though it's 2019, I'm going to save it till last. Because it always... I don't know, it's just a good hobby. It's an overall good hobby. So let's see what's in Resurgence here. Jay Machado, there's a lot of teams left in that one right there. So I'll have to decide when more teams come off. Because right now there's, the whole break's still there. So I don't imagine there's anybody missing in that break. Your Cowboys are probably there. I don't know, but good luck. No RPA there. I don't think... maybe that's the RPA? I don't know. It probably is. Let's check, though. Nope, nothing there. And nothing there. Empty box. Young, Theismann, Woodson, Dorsett. Somebody took the boys. That had to be Mayberry. J.J. Watt, because there's only 5 teams off the board, I think. Jacob Cowing, Sandstrel, and Bullock. What up? What up? What up? Cribbs, Dent, Suggs, Herman Moore, University of Virginia. Cade Stover out of 175 for the Texans. Joe Montana, Jonah Ellis, and Michael Hall Jr. Lone Star, you're going to have to get refunded. You can't take Dallas before there's more teams gone. Well, who do you think you are? Huh? You from Texas? Huh? John Randall, Darrell Revis, James Harrison. What do we got here? Ooh, I had me a feeling. Raiders been eating this morning. This time BF is the victor. 30 out of 50 gold auto Brock Bowers. That's what we take those. Look what's behind it. Look what's behind it. Orange, Voltaic, Brock Bowers out of 25. It ain't no Rourke. Wallace and Leary. The Brock Pack. Mean Joe. Sherman, Riggins, Bledsoe, Joe Montana out of 399. Terrell Owens on the refractor for the Eagles, Brooks, and Marvin Harrison Jr. They have. Yes, they have. Sometimes it be like that. Watch them be all over that immaculate box again. Sharp, Bailey, Witten, Hester, a Trey Benson rookie auto for the Cardinals going to Larry. Tom Brady, Chop, and Newman. Could be, Drew. It very well could be. Risen, Williams, Sims, Bolitnikov, Chris Braswell. We got a Michael Vick with a Johnny Wilson and a Cedric Gray. I've seen weirder things, Cryptic. I remember 24 last year when I was opening iMac. It was like, oh, man. I'd say it was like 3 boxes in a row. JJ showed up. Peyton, Carter, Johnson, Owen, Cardi on the refractor, Burton, Morgan, and Reichert. What up, Ethan? What up with it? Howie Long, Marcus Allen and Randy Moss, Kurt Warner, Dan Marino on the refractor, Kelsey, Fashanu, and AJ Bonner. Oh, I'm good, bro. I'm good. Hey, Jeff, what's going on, bro? Yeah, we back. There's still ice all over the trees, but we're back. Chad Johnson, Ed McCaffrey, Edrin James, Marshall Falk, Anthony Richardson out of 225, CJ Stroud, Keon Coleman, and a Caleb Williams base. That's iMac 25 in the next break. iMac 2025. Make no mistake, it is driving that break. Earl Campbell, Barry Sanders and Michael Irvin, Thurman Thomas, JPJ, because the Raiders won't stop, Will Levis, Ricky Pearsall, and Quinyon Mitchell. What a weird box. Michael Vick, Christian Okoye, Jerry Rice, and Jason Kelsey, Drew Brees on the refractor. Will Shipley out of 149, Blake Corum, and Drake May base. We're taking those right now, too. Just so you know. Just so things are clear. You're almost at 100K likes, you guys. So everything you've done, you have to do one more time. For Shop the Stand. Now, there's going to be an RPA in this. I don't know who it's going to be, but there's going to be one in here. LT, Jerome Bettis, Eddie George, Joe Montana for the Jets. Malachi Corley on the RPA for the Jets. Ray Davis, Dallas Turner, and Will Shipley. Kind of knew the RPA wasn't going to be something spectacular. But it is an RPA for the Givey team, and we take those each and every day. Ain't that right, Adventures? Now, yeah, let's do that Phoenix box. I'll end with Select 2019. Even though it's less familiar and older, it still has the chance of being what we want it to be. All right, Phoenix. Color blast time. Ray's Boom Boom Room in the house. Look out now. Watch yourself. Empty. All right. Thank you, Lex. JT. Justin Fields on the contours for the Jets. Kincaid, Parson, and Spurrier. Nick Martin. Terry McLaurin on the contours. Pandora out of 249. Taylor, McDermott, and Ertz. The Commanders, Evan. Going to Evan. Omari and Hampton. Malik Neighbors on the Thunderbirds. CeeDee Lamb, AJ Green, and Lance Briggs. Dylan Sampson. JC Horn, Base, Pandora, Matthews, Andrews, and Darnold. We got something thick here, so it's either a patch or an RPA or something. A patch auto, something. Donovan. Looks like a patch. It is Cam Ward out of 699 for the Titans. Going to K13. It is our favorite song. Tyrone Tracy, Dan Fountain, Jaden Daniels. Tappity tap, 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 taparoo. Scataboo, TJ Watt, Horn, Bigsby, and Highsmith. Elick. Brock Bowers out of 189. The Raiders continue to eat. Allen, Hubbard, and McConkey. Egbuka. Herbie on the Thunderbirds. Charbonnet, Purdy, and Coleman. We still got a select hobby in this, 2019. Oka. ETN, D'Angelo Hall on the base, Pandora, McCardell, McDuffie, and Bo Nix. We should still have an auto, right? Am I tripping? Derek Harmon. Well, there it is. Tez Johnson on the auto for the Bucks, Pandora style. Not numbered, but we'll take it. We shall take it. Bucks are doing all right. Little Bucky over there. Little Tez Johnson auto. Bullock, Ahmad Rashad, and Patty Surtain. Jackson Dart. Patty Surtain for the Broncos out of 189. Zorn, Tucker, and McLaurin. Not too bad. We still got 2019 to go. We're not done yet. Oh, we're not done yet. And then obviously there is the iMac break pinned at the bottom of your screen. That's 2025. We've already done that break once this morning, and we did it right before we did this one. Quinn Ewers. Tesla on the base, Pandora for the Lions. Nakua, Barnett, and Curse. Who got the Lions this time? Not anything crazy. Bear down, really. No. I mean, it was okay, but the Raiders kind of consumed a lot of it. Still a good break, but no, there was like no one-on-one shields or anything like that. Not today, Randy. No, there has not. All right. 2019 Select is where it ends. No, nope. Nothing like that, bro. All right. Empty box. Now we'll see some people we haven't seen for a while, but hopefully we just see some good people. Nice, Trey. Peyton Manning, Ed Oliver, Filler, Josh Allen, the other Josh Allen for the Jags, rookie. Julio Jones for the Falcons out of 199, and DeAndre Hopkins. The Doctor. Gil. You better just got the Chargers or something. Why are you going to put pressure on me immediately? Like, I ain't even back for a day, man. Come on, man. Aries, you don't. Aries, you think you know so much. Fine. Deshaun Watson. DeAndre Hopkins. Oh, this is why we put select in there, folks. Deebo Samuel, rookie RPA Deed 101. My bad. See it right down here at the bottom there. Soul Man has the Niners. BF doesn't have the Niners. Thanks. Appreciate you. Look at that check. Look at that. 101. Player worn. Just sitting in a box. Dan Marino and Danny Dimes on the base rookie. It is Mayberry. That's why we put select in, regardless of the year. It doesn't matter. Phillip Rivers, Sean Taylor, Michael Thomas, Deontay Johnson for the Steelers out of 175, and Juju Smith-Schuster. Me too, Slow. I'm gonna try to put it into breaks as much as I possibly can whenever we have it. That's sick, by the way. Just sitting in a box for what, 7 years? 6 years, 7 years? We got Dwayne Haskins base. Josh Allen. I already pulled the 1-on-1 of that, Sibs. Sometime last week. Filler. Dan Marino on the silver. Odell Beckham Jr. for the Browns is out of 175, and Aaron Rodgers. Hey, you know. Willie, I'm doing great, bro. Good to see you. Carson Wentz, Rashawn Gary, Devin White on the Prism, Devontae Adams Prism, and A.J. Brown base rookie for the Titans. We'll take it. Baker Mayfield. There he is. You asked for it, you got it, Brian. Chase Winovich for the Patriots. Rashawn Gary for the Pack out of 149, and Miles Sanders. Nailed it. You got to Chase Winovich too. Evan, that'd be nice, but no. No, 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 Evan, no. But that'd be nice, wouldn't it? Is BF? Where are you at, dog? Hodges, Baker Mayfield, Randy Moss, and Preston Williams. It is, Cy. Yes, it is. Okay. Tony Pollard, Darius Slayton, Darius Leonard, Devontae Adams, Big Ben. Not yet. Hardman Jr., Quincy Williams. Ooh. Kyler Murray, silver. Wonder where he'll end up. Somewhere. Sayshawn, out of 49. 3 out of 49 on the Sayshawn. Who got the G-Men? Cap? Well, Sayshawn. Tyler Lockett. We should have another auto, right? A.J. Brown, base, rookie. Chase Winovich. James Conner. Tony Pollard. And Jarrett Stidham. He had a chance. Give me a zebra. It won't be, not in this box, but I wish there would be. Travis Kelce. David Montgomery. Ryan Finley out of 49. The guy pre-Burrow. Keenan Allen and Von Miller. The guy that made Burrow happen. He created Burrow. All right, last pack. Drew Brees. Montez Sweat. George Kittle on the Prism. Terry McLaurin, base phenomenon rookie. And Devontae Adams. What a nice card that Debo is. It's just a D. Like, let me do a quick recap of this. And again, that's why we put select in there. For chances exactly like that. That's an excellent card. But let me grab all of these here and we'll do a recap of this madness that sits before us. All right. Mayberry, sometimes it be like that. Who'd you have in this one? Oh, you took your boys. Boy, they were quiet. They were very quiet. More so than normal. Anthony Richardson, Joe Montana, Cade Stover, Brock Bowers, Terry McLaurin, Will Shipley, Matthew Golden and Malachi Corley, Drew Brees, Abdul Carter, Jackson Dart, Bucky Irving, Elick, Matthew Golden, Jalen Hurts, Justin Herbert and Drake May, Hufanga out of 8, Hufanga out of 40, Tesla for the Lions. We've got a patch Cam Ward out of 699, Josh Allen, Julio Jones, Ryan Finley out of 49, Sayshawn was out of 49, Odell Beckham, Tesla, Dart, Surtain, Shuck, Tez Johnson auto, Tyler Warren, Malachi Corley, RPA, yeah, Trey Benson, Brock Bowers out of 25 on the Voltaic, Kyler Murray silver, Brock Bowers out of 50 on the auto, gold auto, rookie for the Raiders. And then last but not least, Deebo Samuel, 101 RPA, and it's player worn. 101. It's only one of those. And it's going to the Niners and BF.
Let's do another 5-minute giveaway and just let me know.
Okay. All right. Good luck, everybody. Let's not do these, obviously. Let's do these. And again, Marvel is pinned at the bottom of your screen currently. It is 2 Hobby and 2 Sapphire Hobby. Good luck. I'm going to take the overlay down. If you need to see it for any reason, if you miss anything, YouTube is where it's at. 238 cards on YouTube. So now I've got pressure from 2 different peeps. One's Gil, and one's somebody that just had to take the Bears. Just had to do it. All right. Good luck, everybody. We're due for something decent out of one of these optic blasters. Empty. Gil, did you get a movie in the Avengers or in the Marvel? Do you know you can hit a Drake May auto in that too? No, you can't. Empty box. Good luck. We've started out with a Tet base. Mike Green for the Ravens, Myles Garrett, and Tyler Algier. Taj Brooks, Randy Gregory, David Montgomery, and Torrey Holt. Drew, that'd be nice. We're going to stumble into one eventually. Harold Fanon Jr., we got a brownie. Carson Swessinger on the silver, Allen, and Wilson. What do you mean you've opened 3 packs and you didn't pull a 101? What's going on around here? Did y'all get to 200K in like 5 seconds? You're like, oh, hey, look, we're only 10K away. Jaden Blue, Luther Burden III, Kenneth Walker, and Kamara. Hang on, let me start one for you guys. Give me 1 second. I'll start one for you. Give me 1 second. This is for Shop the Stand is what it's for. And I know that's fairly new, you guys. Why is this not there? Hang on. Might need to put another one in here. Hang on. Have you seen it yet, Gil? So last night, Mr. and Mrs. started a new givey. It's called Shop the Stand. And on the stand are cards you can decide you want. You have to win the givey, but that's what it is. Now, if I can just find what I'm looking for here, because I'm not seeing any... Okay, I think I found it. Hang on. I'm trying to start the givey for you guys, but I got to find the right one. All right, I found it. All right, so Shop the Stand. I'm going to do it for 10 minutes. Gil, if you wanted to see what it was, just go back and look if you wanted to look at it. If that's what you're talking about. Because we did one already today. What's up, C. Elliott? All right, it's going to be for 10 minutes. And it's going to be popping up in your upper left-hand corner right now. I love how Jay Martin's comment got it immediately destroyed by the giveaway. Abdul Carter, Jihad Campbell, Marvin Harrison Jr., and Khalil Mack. Just like that. Just like, psh. Bye, Felicia. Graham Mertz. Jaden Higgins for the Texans. Hill and Kuechly. And he took all the time to put it in there and everything. Look, he's got another one. Oh. Dylan Gabriel, Jordan Watkins, Nakua, and Smith. Colston Loveland base. Jackson Dat for the G-Men. Who got the giant? Drew. Well. Prima, you've opened 7 packs. Where are the Pats at? You've only pulled 30 cards. How is there not a Pat yet? There's only 32 teams. Michael Penix and T. Higgins. ETN, Tez Johnson, Adunzi, and Achan. You know, I'd almost believe you, Jay Martin, if I didn't know you already. Oladejo, Josh Jacobs, Ridley, and Chancellor. All right, Doctor. Have a good day, bro. Dylan Sampson, Tua, Likely, and Brian Thomas Jr. No, he may not. Not in. Yeah, you can, but you got to realize who you're messing with. There's easier targets, man. Demetrius Knight. Whoa! Well, we know that's a Steelers card. Amon-Ra St. Brown. Jalen Waddle. And for the Pittsburgh Steelers, Kenneth Gainwell. Those are cool. Did they make that for every team? What's up, Kiko? All right, let's do Phoenix. The Gibby has 7 minutes left on it. Shop that stand. Empty. Ethan, I'm not sure. I don't know. 15. So quite a few. Quite a few left in the marble break. Good luck. Gil needs a pat. Somebody needs a bear. And we all need a deed. Egbuka. Calvin Austin III on the base Pandora. Charbonnet, Irving, and Williams. Kim. RJ Harvey. Abdul Carter out of 189 for the G-Men. Jackson, Velli, and Brooks. Quinchon, Matthew Golden, Novacek, Smith, and Barkley. You know, I don't know, J-Love. I don't know. I don't think it is, but let me check. It is not. Kyle, Noel, Young, Burrow, and Burris. Cheddar Bob. I don't see it anywhere. Unless I'm missing it. I sure don't see it anywhere. DJ. Oh! This card was not in the break. Colston Loveland, base Pandora auto for the Bears. Holla. Last team Magic. Last team Magic. We've got Wilson, Hendricks, and Chase. A D. We need more Ds. We need another D. That can't be the only D. We need another one. Elick. Kyle Shanahan for the Niners out of 189. Allen, Haynes, and Wilson. What's up, everybody? What up with it? And if you're confused on what shop the stand is, don't worry, you'll find out as soon as the givey's over with. 4 minutes left. ETN. Matthew Stafford on the contours for the Rams. McCardell, Vinny, Testaverde, and Jackson Smith in Jigba. Harmon. What do we got here? Samuel Darnold for the Seahawks out of 125. That's actually an excellent card to get right now. Going to Ordrick. I think so, Ethan. Yes, I believe so. It's either them or Noah and Kobe, but I think it's them. Bullock, Bynum, and Benson. We'll take it. Jackson Dart, Base. Jameer Gibbs, Thunderbird. Zorn, Fisk, and Hill. We still have 2 excellent boxes in this. Resurgence, Breaker's Delight, and Immaculate. Ethan, as the front runner right now, kind of feels like the Seahawks because of the season they've had. But my prediction earlier today is that both the game will go into 10 overtimes, and then one of those 2 teams will win in the 11th overtime. Quinn Ewers, DJ Giddens, Nakua, Ray, and Pickens. I don't know what's going to happen. The Patriots have had an excellent season. Seahawks just had a little bit better one. Tyler Warren out of 199. This should be nice. Dual color patch. Going to the Colts. Going to Sports Card exclusive. By the way, if they actually went into 11 overtimes and I called that, that's like that's the best call ever. Technically, yes, they did, Gil. Yes. I'm talking about, like, I feel like the Seahawks had one bad game. I know they had more losses than that, but I feel like they had one bad game all year. Nick Martin, Michael Penix, Taylor, Lawrence, and Thomas. All right. Here we go, Gil. Here's your box. You were feeling it. Empty. Good luck. Bryce Young. Bo Nix out of 249 for the Broncos, going to Ordrick. For the Chargers, Ladd McConkey out of 75 on the Voltaic. What? Oh, I thought it was numbered. Walter Payton etch we take around here. I thought it was numbered for a second, but I was not right. We've got...
Are we doing giveaway yet?
Yeah, as soon as I finish this pack, yeah. Walter Payton. A Xavier Legette. Oh my goodness. Audric Estime out of 14 for the Broncos. Those cards are so sick. Marshawn Lloyd and Blake Corum. Close, Gil. Close. So that's the first time I've seen 2 of these in one case, because we pulled one of these already. And I'm just going to go, Gil, I'm sorry, but you know something. Don't watch the rest of those boxes. Oh, cause you look here. Look. See that? That could have been anybody. It could have been anybody. You know. Try to make it sting a little less. All right, Gil. I won't do it anymore. Gil, you missed. You missed bad. How dare you? Does that feel better? More authentic? Sometimes I am, Willie. All right, let's get... Mister's going to bring the stand in here. I think he had to add a card to it, but let me see who won it. Who actually is choosing from the stand. And then we'll do Immaculate to end it out. So the winner of it is... We still have iMac, correct. We're not done yet. And I talked all that smack to Gil. Watch. DX Dan. Are you in here, DX Dan? DX Dan. All right. Daniel, let me get him. Should I do it?
Oh, are you still opening for that break?
I am?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, don't make the people.
Okay. All right. We got to see if Gil has a card in this box. Do we think Gil has it in this box? Daniel, we'll take care of you after this is done. Today. Julia, typically, they don't usually always get asked for all that much, so it would be, Julia, if you wanted one, the only hard part is that there's no way to ship to you unless you made a purchase or if you want a givey or something. So that's the hard part. What's up, William? Uh-oh, we're starting out with Waddle. Look, Gil, you've got backup. You've got believers. Empty. Waddle for the Dolphins. It's Tom Waddle. Gil's starting to GoFundMe after this break. Ty Felton for the Vikings out of 99. Don't let Gil fool you. I pulled him a card that he's covered. He could get in 2 more times and still be covered. Don't you let old Fibber Gil get you. Look, another Raider. Max Crosby out of 88, I guess. Okay. 50 out of 88 for the Raiders. I told you the Raiders they won't stop. Braylon Allen out of 99 for the Jets on the RPA. That is, somebody got the Jets this time. Beerto. We'll take it. We shall take it. DJ Moore for the Bears out of 49. Your boy. It's your boy. Looks like it was a good selection this go around. 2025. DJ Moore. Elick for the Titans out of 99. And the Titans are Ryan this time. And I think this is like a Panini 1 card that's left, the last one. So I think something along those lines, I think. Is there a card behind it? There is not. Okay. Last Team Magic coming through today. Roma Dunzi, DJ Moore, 20 out of 25. +1 signatures for the Bears. Not a pat in sight, bro. I'm sorry, Gil. You trusted your gut, and your gut was like, nah. Now, I recommend not watching any more of those boxes because you already know. You already know, bro. You already know. No, you really can't, Gil. No, you can't. Confirmed. You already know what's going to happen. I already know. You already know, and I already know. All right, recap. Matt Stafford, Kyle Shanahan, Waddle, Penix Jr., Dart, Gibbs, Darnold, Dart, Swessinger, Noel, Golden, Higgins, Gainwell, Johnson, Burden, Carter, Leggett, Tyler Warren, Braylon Allen, Elick, Max Crosby was out of 88, Ty Felton, Walter Payton Etch, I forgot all about that one. Ladd McConkey out of 75, Marshawn Lloyd auto, Bo Nix out of 249, Audric Estime RPA out of 14. And then Bears. Colston Loveland for the Bears. DJ Moore out of 49 for the Bears. Is that a number match too? It is, 2 out of 49. And 20 out of 25 Rome and DJ Moore +1 signatures, and that is a Rome rookie. Just so you know. There it be. The Bears. This is break number 3990. See, look. Real good Jeopardy players, they all know that it's not always going to be your day. All right, it's not. But they also like good competition. So if you're good at Jeopardy, then you like having the competition. It makes it more fun. All right, good luck, everybody. I'm going to put this up there, and we're going to start with the ripping. Let's get this to the side. I'm going to start with one of these. And this was out of a fresh case, by the way, these were. So let's just see what's popping. Empty. I've been watching this Sapphire get ripped and thinking, oh man, I want to open some Sapphire. Well, today's the day. Kate Bishop, the Red Skull, Fastos, Darcy Lewis, Razor Fist, Pepper Potts out of 150 for Iron Man Wong and Captain America Sam Wilson. Oh, did they pulled a dual auto last night of Captain America, didn't they? I forgot to check that one out. I wanted to look at it. Happy Hogan, Carly, Yellow Jacket, Bob, Captain America insert, out of 50 Bob. What a mischievous fellow Bob is. Ironmonger and Mobius. Maya Lopez, Echo, Baby Groot, the leader, Korg, Daniel Blake, Circe on the refractor for Eternals, Gamora, and the High Evolutionary. Maggie Lang, Mephisto, Dr. Wendy Lawson, Herbie, Daredevil, Insert, Atuma, The Wasp, and Mel. Bucky Barnes, Jack Russell, and Hawkeye. We got an auto there, I think. Yelena, Okoye, Zemo on the refractor, and out of 50. 2 out of 50, Carly. And that is the Falcon and the Winter Soldier Aaron Kellyman. It is 2 out of 50 gold. And that is Jason. Going to Jason. We take numbered autos around here. And just so you know, that Hawkeye, since you guys brought it up earlier, that's the Avengers one. Not bad numbered auto to start it out with. Justin Hammer, Renslayer, Saban, Jane Foster, Thanos, Captain America insert, Agatha, Spider-Man, and Death. King T'Chaka, Valkyrie, Taskmaster, Jimmy Woo out of 199 for Ant-Man, Petro, and Gravik. It's a chilly 55 degrees out in Cali right now. How nice. Gilgamesh, Frigga, Yingnan, Mr. Fantastic, Captain America insert, Recorder Thiel, Thor, and Shang-Chi. Hey, stop rubbing it in. We're in sub-zero temperatures here. Stop it. Lila Taylor, Eric Killmonger, Taskmaster, Odin, Katie Chin, Captain America insert, Grandmaster refractor, Ulysses, and John Walker. Let me do it. No. Laufey, Circe, Zemo, Agatha, Daredevil insert. Out of 49. Ooh. Thanos. That's sick. For the Avengers. I'm a little jealous of that card. You know that? It's going to TBT. You don't see him all that much. Especially not out of 49. 3 out of 49. Thanos. Jan Rog and The Thing. All right. Onward we move. It's Sapphire time. It be Sapphire time. How about that? Do you really, TBT? I just followed you, TBT. Follow me back. Please. All right, Sapphire time. Empty box. D-Todd, hey, stop trying to undercut me. Hey, bad form, bad form. Dr. Jane Foster, the Mighty Thor. King T'Chaka. Oh, whoa. Is that out of 10? Howard Stark. 10 out of 10. Jimmy Woo. Ant-Man. See, these are really cool, but you can barely see. Well, I guess because it's black, but you can barely see the sapphire. See it? See what I'm saying? And it might just be the color, but it's there. Just not as easy to see. Lila. No way, another one? Valkyrie. Sprite. Eight out of 10. Jan Rog. Sick. Jude Law. Captain Marvel. I don't think you have that one, do you, bro? Oh, a treat. Hi. It took 2 whole packs, and 2 out of 10 showed up. Nice hit, bro. Taylor pulling from the back. Dr. Maya Hansen. And out of 99, the Wasp for Ant-Man. What's that, TBT? Which one? Oh, okay. Taskmaster. Oh, what is that? Miss Marvel, Odin. Oh my goodness. Out of 10, wow. Captain America, Peggy Carter, dual auto, 2 out of 10. Whoops. Whoop-dee. Looks like Sapphire was waiting for me to open it too. Hey, and that is Jason. Yes, it is. Katie Chin, Laufey, Drax, and out of 50, Yellow Jacket, Darren Cross for Ant-Man. That is, so that's 3 out of 10s out of this box. Jimmy Woo, Jan Rog, Auto, and the duel. Cersei, Zemo, Agatha, and Atuma. Man, these cards are so nice. Even the base. That is 2 autos in 1 box. Grandmaster, Daredevil, Baron Strucker, and out of 99, it's Dr. Jensen. Cersei is Eternals. That's something I almost started this weekend, and I didn't do it because I didn't know if I was going to have the time to get through it. M'Baku, Bob, Meek, and Monica. We still got 2 boxes left here, folks. We'll do the regular one, and then we'll end with Sapphire. Well, that's awesome, Jason. Here it is. It happened. Empty box. Cole Obsidian, the Red Guardian. He was super funny in that movie. Pulo. Jimmy Woo. Thunderbolts. Alice on the refractor. Howard Stark out of 99. 10 out of 99. Oh, we got, it's either Loki or something else. It's a weird pack. God Loki, 5 of 5. Oh. What can I get for the Loki spot? A deed. 5 out of 5. Last spot. Nice hit, Nick. 5 out of 5. I know you can barely see it, but it's down there. 5 out of 5. And Howard Stark out of 99 was in that pack as well. Loki, Ajax. Hey, you know. I probably could. I could probably put this right back up there and it will get annihilated. You're not wrong, D-Todd. Anika, the Mandarin, Clea, Hulk, Daredevil insert, and Heimdall. That last pack had a lot of cards in it. Erishim, Peggy Carter, Druig, Nick Fury, no way. I was about to say Cosmo Refractor. It is. Dr. Abraham and Makari. Drakov, Dr. Jensen, Sylvie, Hope Van Dyne, and Prince Jan. Happens to the best of us. We're not done yet. I still got a Sapphire box over here. Ancient One, Falcon, Hela, Frank Castle, Wiccan, Captain America insert, War Machine, and that's for... Is that for Cap? Yes, that's for Cap. Pepper Potts and Classic Loki. We'll do some more of this tomorrow. Probably towards the end. Mr. Fantastic, Thanos, Galactus, Doctor Strange, Billy Maximoff, Howard Stark, and Sprite. There's our base pack. Not everything, Chris, but a lot of it. Fine. You guys better not have me sitting here till 5 o'clock in the afternoon. Give me a second. I'll change the number on it. If y'all, I will get you. I'll get each and every one of you. Especially Arkham. Hang on, give me a second. I'm going to have to change the number. It'll take a second for that number to update, but then I'll drop it back in there. Agent 13, Elsa Bloodstone, Maria Hill, Khonshu, Daredevil, Maya Hansen, and Miss Marvel. It's going to take a second. It'll take a second. You guys will see it before I will. So if you see it change over to 91, let me know. Invisible Woman, Wanda Maximoff, Recorder Thiel, Nebula, Herbie, Malekith, Groot, on the refractor, Ronan, and Cassie Lang. No, Ryan, this is the only one of these I've done so far today. Dr. Zola, Gilgamesh, Frigga, Yingnan. There's a Captain America insert, Dr. Selvig Refractor, Drax, and Atuma. Well, that could double as a John Cena sketch too, Philip. Happy Hogan, Carly, Yellow Jacket, Maya Lopez, Baby Groot, Baron Strucker, and Monica Rambeau. All right, so let me change this real quick. Did it do it? Hang on. All right, it hasn't done it yet, but it did it. Okay. Thank you. All right, it's going into the shop. You asked. You asked, and I am reciprocating. Here it is. Same break. Back in the shop. Definitely my last one of the day. And it is pinned. We've got one sapphire left in this break. Now all we need is a sketch out of this, right? After what we got out of that first one, we need a sketch out of this one. Empty. Empty box. Century. Dr. Bill Foster. Black Widow out of 15. That's nice. And Nova Prime. Now, I don't... That goes to Iron Man. 9 out of 15. So you got a little something there, Iron Man. You didn't... Bro, you didn't get nothing. There's a couple of different ones in here, too. For Iron Man. Invisible Woman. Wanda Maximoff. Ben Grimm, the Thing auto. That's sick. Who got the fantastic... That's cool. Dr. PH. Little Ben Grimm action. You do, Bill. Yes, you do. Recorder Vim. All these Sapphire cards will be top-loaded. Recorder Thiel. Nebula. Yandu Udanta. And out of 99, Okoye for Black Panther. Chris, last time I looked, it keeps going up. It's a lot. It's a lot for one box. I would not just buy a box myself. I'd have to find a break to get into because I ain't no way. Well, I mean, I could, but I just wouldn't. The Mandarin, Clea, and MODOK. The Hulk, Erishim, Aldrich Killian, and out of 50, Layla Taylor for Captain America, gold out of 50. Peggy Carter, Druig, Nick Fury, and Captain Marvel Maria Rambeau. I think there's going to be something in both of these packs, right? Something. Okay. Drakov, Lady Sif, Dr. Jensen. And out of 99, Hope Van Dyne for Ant-Man with one pack left. And then the same exact break is pinned at the bottom of your screen. This has been an excellent one. Hopefully it ends with something real nice and decent here. It's weird. Sylvie. Oh, because this wasn't numbered. That's what it is. Hope Van Dyne, Prince Jan, and Icarus. There were some mighty cards in this break. And TBT, I'll holla at you. See what you... I don't even know if any of these have sold yet or not, but I'm interested. All right. Let's get this out of the way here. We've got Layla Taylor, Black Widow out of 15, The Wasp, Howard Stark out of 99, Okoye out of 99, Dr. Jensen out of 99, Gold out of 50, Yellow Jacket, Hope Van Dyne out of 99, Jimmy Woo out of 199, Bob out of 50, Thanos out of 49. TBT, come on, man, don't. That's not. I can't not refuse. I've been yelled at before when I do that. Thank you, TBT. I'll get you back in some capacity. Some way or another. Understood. Thank you. The Thing. Carly out of 50. Pepper Potts out of 150. Jimmy Woo was out of 10. 10 out of 10. That is Sapphire, by the way. I know it's hard to see, but it's out of Sapphire. Jan Rog, Auto, 8 out of 10. That's Jude Law. That is also Sapphire. God Loki, 5 out of 5 on the short print. And then 2 out of 10 dual auto, Peggy Carter, Captain America. That's Haley Atwell and Chris Evans, 2 out of 10 dual auto. We had some very nice cards in that break. Very, very nice. And thank you, sir. Much appreciated. It's not going anywhere. It stays with me forever. All right, good luck, everybody. It's that time. 39.91. All replays are on YouTube. 238 cards on YouTube. Go follow it when you have the time. That's where all the replays go. We're live streaming now, but when I'm not anymore, it'll just be a replay. So good luck. We will not be starting with one of those. They are too nasty. But we're going to start with one of these, and maybe, just maybe, we'll see a sketch. You never know. Weirder things have happened. Good luck, everybody. What a great product. A little Rhea fun. This may have replaced Cosmic as my favorite rip. You didn't hear me say that. Empty box. A sketch in every box. How about a super? One pack. One pack. I think you did, D. Todd. Proxima Midnight. Good luck, everybody. Century. Bill Foster. Yelena. Joaquin. Pulling from the back. Adam Warlock. Let's see here. The Collector. Absolutely. What's going on here? Is it? It's like Fantastic Four or something, isn't it? What is it? That's sick. Silver Surfer 1 of 1. That's sick. Super Fractor. Holla. And that is going, I believe that's Tony, but let me double check. It is. Nice hit, Tony. Agatha's spot. Tony, it comes back around, doesn't it?
We've hit 2 of the 4 of those now.
Who was the other one?
Flaming Torch, we've hit the super of. So we've hit 2 of the 4.
That's
Very
wild.
hard.
That's nuts.
That's 2 of the 4, yeah.
Well, congratulations. A deed. Got a etch in here. Bob, Meek, Kingpin, Groot, Nebula on the etch. Take that. Out of 150, Herbie, Dr. Jane Foster, and Lee. 1 pack, E-Break. 1 pack. Good to see you, E-Break. We're back, folks. We're back. Cosmo. War Machine. We got a redemption. Moon Knight. Agent Phil Coulson. M'Baku on the refractor. Galactus. Upside down. Topps Online Redemption Card. Congratulations! You are due to receive an Avengers Shadowbox Base Parallel Ant-Man and the Wasp. Going to the Ant-Man spot, which is... Look, Hytoxia just sneaks right in here and gets a deed. What's up, Scott? What's going on, bro? We see you, Hytoxia. You think we didn't know, but we knew. And congratulations. We've got Grandmaster 92. Well, ain't too bad. Daredevil, M'Baku, Thunderbolts, Baron Strucker, Star-Lord, and Ironheart. Okay. 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 Bob, Meek, Kingpin, Groot, Cosmo, Bob on the refractor, Hank Pym, and Emperor Drogue. Yeah. So tennis on the back, just so you know, for future reference, on the back you can scratch that off and then you redeem it. Usually takes about a month, sometimes quicker than that with Topps. Grandmaster, Daredevil, M'Baku, Invisible Woman, Captain America insert, another one. Were either one of those numbered? That one's not. This one's not. Daredevil on the refractor. Rourke and Melina Vostokov. We've got Mantis, Sidewinder, Nakia, Foggy Nelson, Doctor Strange. We've got Captain America insert, Kingpin on the refractor, Ant-Man, and Darbin. They are, Chris. They are. They are. War Machine, Alice. Now, those specifically, I'm not sure. I don't even know if they've printed those yet. Has anybody actually seen one of these yet? Like, the actual card? Eric Selvig, Shai Ling, Vanessa Fisk. We've got John Walker out of 199 for Thunderbolts. Carl Mordo, and Ruth. I haven't seen one yet either, Jonathan. That's what I was wondering, Minardi. I didn't know if anybody had actually had them shipped out yet. No, I issued refunds for everybody on that break. If you go back to your emails, you'll see it. It just stopped. There was nothing happening. We got all the way down to like 18 people in the room. Black Widow, B-15, Falcon, Nebula Auto. Ooh, Karen Gillian for Guardians of the Galaxy. And that is Nick. Picked the right time, Nick. You picked the right time, bro. Meek on the refractor. Shuri and Karen Page. Namor, Vision, OB, Christine Palmer, Jennifer Kale, The Leader, 11 out of 76. 11 out of 76 for Captain America, Corvus Glaive, and Valentina. Well, that was quite the box to start it with. Here, let me get some of these cards out of my way here. Now it's Sapphire time. Okay. Papa time. Empty. I sure can, Ben. Here we go. Mister said we've pulled 2 of the 4. Ironheart. Hank Pym, Emperor Drogue, and Herbie. Carl Mordo, Ruth, Bucky Barnes, and that one's Captain America. And out of 50, MODOK for Ant-Man. I tried to find this one on the channel. I didn't see it because I was watching Marvel and I didn't see that one on there. Fourth Super. Not bad, actually. Oh, 2 of the 6. That's right. Shuri, Karen Page, Corvus Glaive, and Jack Russell. Valentina. What do we got here? Is that green? Ant-Man. Hawkeye. That's Avengers Hawkeye. And out of 99, Steve Rogers, Captain America. I don't have any. I've been a collector for quite a while. I don't have any supers. I've never hit a super in a break. I'd have to buy a super to have a super. Whoa. We got another out of 10, I think. There's 5 cards in this pack. Okay. Darbin. The Collector. She-Hulk Auto. Hi. Got her. Bro, you've been going after that spot for a minute, Jimmy. Don't think I didn't notice. Pulling from the back. Kate Bishop. And let's see what's chilling behind Jennifer Walters here. Out of 10. Yep, we take those. Janet Van Dyne for Ant-Man. Yep, that's nasty. Is he not even in here right now? I hope he's in here. He'll see it eventually anyways, but... Tatiana. He's been going after that spot quite a bit. Pretty much every time I've done a break. Sam, I don't know if I've seen like one bad one, if that. This one had 3 cards in it. Adam Warlock, Ronin, and Red Skull. Cassie Lang, Malekith, She-Hulk, and Fastos. We still have 2 boxes left in this break. Dr. Abraham, Makari, Darcy Lewis, and out of 99, Xialing for Shang-Chi. Now let's do the other regular hobby. Maybe get a sketch or something. And then Smooth Criminal. It is. We got this one, and then we got another Sapphire to end it with, Tony. Minardi, you were due before you ever got spots. Empty box. Maggie Lang, Mephisto, Wendy Lawson, Thunderbolts insert, Captain America insert, Jack Russell out of 150 for Werewolf by Night, Atuma, and Baron Strucker. Hey, look, Jonathan. A card. Dr. Yinsen, Sylvie, Hope Van Dyne, Prince Jan, the Ancient One on the Loki print. Laufey, first on print out of 75 for Thor. There's a little bit of love for Thor going to Minardi. Just a little something, something. Cassie Lang, and Malekith. Joaquin Torres, Hella, Frank Castle, Cull Obsidian, Ying Nan, Proxima Midnight, She-Hulk, and Dr. Eskrin. The Red Guardian, Jimmy Woo, Mr. Fantastic, Thunderbolts, insert, Captain America, insert, Ebony Maw, Makari, and Heimdall. Thanos. I think we got a sketch, I think. Galactus, Doctor Strange, Billy Maximoff, Pepper Potts, Winwoo, Sentry on the Refractor, it's definitely Thor. That's sick. Hey, Minardi. I said you were due. Congratulations. I was right. Thor. That's nice. That's nice. Don't give up yet. Dude, don't give up yet. We still got a whole nother box there. You can give up when we're like 2 packs left. I'll allow that. It is. Yes, it is, Chris. Oh, I'm sorry. The artist is DMN. DMN is what it looks like to me. Druig, Nick Fury, Dreykov, The Thing, Captain America insert, Foggy Nelson Refractor, Adam Warlock, and Ronan. Baby Groot, The Leader, Korg, Daniel Blake, Happy Hogan, Invisible Woman, Miss Marvel, and Drax. Agent 13, Elsa, Maria Hill, Khonshu, Daredevil insert, Loki out of 150, and that is Thor Loki. 140 out of 150. Thor's tearing it up. Classic Loki and Loki. Dr. Zola, Gilgamesh, Frigga, Daniel Blake on the auto. And that's Michael Gandolfini for Daredevil. Bro, or did you got Daredevil 2 times in a row, I think. This time they showed up. Captain America insert, Bill Foster, Ajax, and Howard Stark. Ying Nan, Happy Hogan, Carly, Yellow Jacket, Maya Lopez, Galactus, 11 out of 80 for Fantastic Four, Sprite, and Dr. Bea Hansen. We got 1 box left. BF, I've got a lot of friends that never, like they were big Star Wars fans, never got into Marvel for some reason. There's a chronological way you can watch them if you wanted to. I still think you just start from when they started making the movies. You don't have to do it that way because the storylines will match up and stuff like that. But just if you do start from the beginning. They get better. That's why I said start from the beginning. So you start with the stuff that came out first, and then it'll make you want to watch the other stuff. Oh, looks like my lunch portal's opening up back there. See it? Empty. There's a Chipotle right through there. Good luck. It's the sun. Dr. Zola, Gilgamesh, Phil Coulson, and out of 25, Ben Grimm, The Thing. Go ahead and have yourself a break, brother. Fantastic Four. Watch all the Thor movies. I take it back. Just watch all the Thor movies. The rest will make you want to watch everything else. Frigga, Ying Nan, Happy Hogan, and Moon Knight. Actually, I'm wrong, aren't I? You need to start at the beginning. You need to start at the beginning because it's going to mess you up. Carly, Yellow Jacket, Star-Lord. I pulled the super of that too. And out of 99, Mephisto. That's sick. Oh, that's nice. Mephisto. That's pagan. Yeah, Ben Grimm, definitely. He's from Ironheart. Echo, Baby Groot, The Leader, and Ironheart. Korg, a very nice. Ooh la la, Hank Pym. And out of 50, yes. Black Panther, that's nice. Minardi, it's all coming together, bro. It's all coming together. Right here, right now. Maggie Lang, Mephisto, Dr. Wendy Lawson, and Emperor Drogue. Herbie, Winter Soldier, The Collector out of 99, Carl Mordo. There you go, Guardians. We got one pack left. We got one pack left. Come on, Iron Man, give him something. Jack Russell, Hawkeye, and that is Avengers Hawkeye. Kate Bishop, and Ruth. Sorry, bro. I tried to will it for you. I did. I tried to will it for you. It is, isn't it, Panda? Let's do a quick recap of this. Jason, if you're talking about something from yesterday, that stuff's gone. Unfortunately, that stuff's not here anymore. It's already out. It's already out and shipped. They're pretty quick around here. Recap. Here we go. Loki out of 150. That is Thor spot. Mephisto. Janet Van Dyne was out of 10. I forgot about that. Ant-Man. Laufey. Captain America out of 99. MODOK out of 50. Galactus out of 80. Jack Russell out of 150. Jai Ling out of 99. Nebula on the etch. The Collector out of 99. The Leader out of 76. Herbie out of 150. Black Panther out of 50. 20 out of 50. Gold. Out of 25. Orange. Ben Grimm. Little color match action there. Look at that. She-Hulk auto. John Walker out of 199. Daniel Blake auto for Daredevil. Nebula auto for Guardians. Ant-Man Shadowbox. Thor. That's just nice. Sketch. And in the very first pack we opened in this break, Silver Surfer Superfractor 1 of 1. Nebula, I don't think she was numbered, but I'll double check. I don't think that she was. She is not. She is not. Wow. Those were two excellent Marvel breaks. We'll do some more tomorrow. I'm sure Mr. and Mrs. will do some tonight. Joe, that's it for me today. that's it for me today. But I'll be back on in the morning around 7 o'clock Central Time. Mr. and Mrs. will be on not too long from now, just couple of hours from now. And I know they're starting with a big Pixar break, but I'm sure that won't be the end of their night. I don't doubt that for a second. Appreciate y'all. Let me do this so we don't get confused. Perfect. Thank you, D. Todd. Appreciate y'all hanging out with me this morning and this afternoon. I'm going to end YouTube right now.